My First Chinese Reader is a series designed for elementary school students who are learning Chinese in a non-native foreign language environment. Here at Better Chinese, we believe that Chinese language learning should be fun, engaging, and relevant to the students. By putting students in the center of our curriculum design, this series is both inquiry-based and story-centered. The series is perfect for beginner elementary students and builds learners to a novice language level, addressed in Oregon's second language standards, which are adapted from the American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages. When students are finished with this series, they will attain interpersonal, interpretational, and presentational communication skills, be able to make language connections and comparisons between the Chinese language and their own, and demonstrate understanding of significant components of the Chinese culture. With this knowledge, students can easily take the SAT 2 Chinese with listening test in the U.S. In Oregon, our state-adopted materials include the simplified version of My First Chinese Reader. It is divided into 4 volumes, with each volume containing 12 lessons. This series is designed to emphasize communication with thematic subjects that are relevant to students' lives. Topics include greetings, family, occupation, weather, nationality, school, and much more. These concepts and themes will help students attain important communicative goals, from learning to greet someone, to expressing preferences, to engaging in social discourse, and inquiring about certain products and services. Each textbook volume is also accompanied by a workbook, teacher's guide, audio CD, and online curriculum. The materials are provided for teachers and students to have plenty of extra practice, exercises, and review in and out of the classroom.
Let's take a look at the textbook. In each lesson, the lesson text is presented in a story format with cartoon-style illustrations that are age-appropriate for young learners. The lesson text is also presented in normal text format, followed by sentence structures and practice, a vocabulary list with pinyin and English translations to help students learn new vocabulary, stroke order sequence to help with character writing, a challenge section, and a reading section. These 2 unique sections are composed of vocabulary words and grammar structures that students have previously learned, allowing teachers to assess student progress and to conduct group activities. Our spiral-up approach builds new vocabulary on top of old ones, so that when a student is only halfway through Volume 1, he or she can already read this much in the challenge section of Lesson 7. This not only helps teachers understand how much the students have learned, but more importantly, it builds confidence in students, letting them know that they can learn and use Chinese in their everyday lives. For teachers, we provide a teacher's guide that offers specific support and guidance. For each lesson, there is an outline of games and activities, arts and crafts, a list of cultural points and social customs such as familial relationships and language use, an extended learning section which includes additional vocabulary, cultural components, and discussion topics to help students think about Chinese culture, language, and the world around them. Most importantly, each lesson comes with teaching objectives to help teachers create effective, fun, and engaging lessons for students. Assessment check-ins are also included at the end of each activity to provide teachers with an opportunity to observe and assess student progress. This series is also accompanied with a workbook set of 2 books. Activities here provide extra opportunities for students to practice learned sentence patterns, vocabulary, reading, and writing skills. Included are tear-out word cards that cover all vocabulary learned and can be used for games, homework assignments, and assessment purposes. To assess students' listening abilities, the audio CD is included in the list of materials. The CD reflects the lesson text, so students can listen and/or read along to practice speaking and listening. The variety of exercises and learning tools give teachers the opportunity to observe and assess students, as well as use them for supplemental instruction.
We highly encourage all learners to utilize the online learning system when using this series. Having textbooks, workbooks, and other printed materials facilitate learning, but using the online will take that learning one step further. Students can access their online lesson from anywhere with internet and continue to practice Chinese with additional homework exercises, the voice recorder, writing pad, and various stories. For learners that love to read, each lesson comes with 2 fun stories. This can help with a differentiated learning classroom where teachers can assign leveled reading to fit the needs of multiple students in a Chinese class. In addition, teachers with school group accounts have access to an integrated classroom management system, complete with features to assign and grade homework, provide feedback on audio recording, character writing, send messages, and generate progress reports. In a typical exploratory elementary school foreign language class, we would recommend that students go through 1 volume of My First Chinese Reader in 1 school year. Teachers should supplement textbook materials with animated online stories, fun games and activities, and engaging songs and rhymes. To learn more about how to use My First Chinese Reader in your classroom, please contact us at 888-384-0902 or email usa@betterchinese.com.